I have no idea what you just said.
This is a BSU Takeover.
I'm Jemima.
And I'm Andrea. And welcome to this week's episode of Warrior Weekly. Last week, Maine West Student Voice Committee hosted West is Best Spirit Week. The students showed their Maine West pride throughout the week by dressing up for each day. The days included Pajama Day, West Coast Vibes Day, Wacky Wednesday, Wild Wild West Day, and on Friday to end the week was West Side for the Assembly.
Congratulations to the Maine West speech team for advancing to the sectional tournament at Downers Grove South. Students competed in prose, radio, and informative speaking at the IHSA State Series.
And now to Brandy for your sports update.
What's up, Warriors? It's Brandy with this week's sports update. Boys basketball played Waukegan on February 3rd, where they sadly lost in a close game, 74-67. The girls basketball team pulled off an 18-point comeback against Niles West to end their regular season as conference champs. Congrats to the boys wrestlers who qualified for sectionals: Lucas Bergio, Logan Battersby, Dylan Crochelle, and Peter Greco. Co-ed cheer after qualifying for staying ranked as number 17th in IHSA co-ed cheerleading teams. Congrats to everyone for their hard work. Go Warriors! Boys volleyball will be hosting an open gym today after school at 6:30. Contact Coach O'Brien if you have any questions. And now to Erin to check in with the girls basketball team.
This is Brooke Capper checking in with your girls basketball team about how it felt to win this year's CSL North Conference Championship.
It's really memorable. We didn't win conference last year, which was heartbreaking, but this year we really pushed ourselves and, felt really good. To be down at 18 and then come back, we really fought, and it was a great moment just to rush the court and be proud of everybody.
This team stands out from others in the past because we're just so close and everyone's so nice and supportive of each other. So it's just a great environment to be a part of.
I feel like this year we have a lot of diversity with different grade levels. Like we only had 4 seniors this year, and we have sophomores coming up that start actually. So it's really cool, and we're really a new team.
I feel like we really just all we're really close, and we really push each other really hard in practice, and we're always just there for each other.
The future has a lot of potential, especially because we have such great girls on our JV and freshman levels who are just working hard and will get so much better, especially when it's time to get to varsity.
And there's just so much potential with everybody that if they really wanted to, I think that they could make it to state.
This has been Brooke Capper with WMTH Sports.
The library is hosting a unique event in which students can fill out a survey to be matched with new books. Here to tell you more about #BookTrunk is Grace Vanna.
The Maine West Library will be giving out mystery book boxes to students who fill out their survey starting this week to get people connected with books that match their interests.
So the idea with a subscription book box is that, one, we get to pick books that we don't get to talk about when we do book talks for classes or that we forget about. And it also allows us to connect with kids in a different way. Obviously, yes, we're recommending books, which is a big part of what we do, but we're getting to, give gifts along with it and kind of create a little surprise. And that's a different kind of connection than just saying, here, I think you'll like this.
We're having a very good time putting these together, putting together the artwork, getting very creative. We love to have little projects like this.
#BookTrunk is an event to bring students to the library and get a hand-selected book with the goal of receiving a book you may not have chosen for yourself.
I think it will foster a little bit of lifelong learning among our students. It's a very fun thing that we're doing.
I know it'll increase circulations. That's the, books getting checked out, and that's great, but I'm really looking forward to the conversations after students read a book to hear how we did. And hopefully we have a lot of success in choosing books people will really like.
Letting someone else choose a book for you takes the stress of choosing off your shoulders, as well as giving yourself an opportunity to connect to types of media you wouldn't normally reach for.
Some of the best books that I've ever read, some of the books that have made my top 10 kind of all time list, are books that were given to me. But they aren't books that I would have sort of picked up on my own, right? I wouldn't have grabbed this and said, oh, look at this amazing story. Like, I would have judged the book by its cover, like pretty much all of us do, and I would have moved on. So I think that this is an opportunity to help other people kind of experience that joy.
This is Grace Vanna for WMTH News.
And now for this week's episode of The Main Minute, featuring your school's announcements in a minute or less.
Welcome to the Main Minute. Div Club meets Wednesdays after school at 3 p.m. Computer Science Club meets tomorrow at 3:15. Tech Crew meets today after school. ASL Club will meet Tuesday at 3. Art Club meets tomorrow at 3:30. Esports Practice meets tomorrow at 3:30. The Christian Volkman Basketball Tournament will be on Saturday at 10 a.m. Key Club will be at FMSC on Saturday at 11:15 a.m. Math Team meets today at 3:15. Be sure to stop by BSU Thursdays at 3 o'clock in H102. That's all for this week's episode of The Main Minute.
Warrior Weekly loves to highlight musicians in our community. To close our show, here's Freddie Reed from the Wind Ensemble and Coraliers.
Hi, my name is Freddie, and I'm going to be doing a freestyle beatbox for you guys.
We know you'll miss us, but that is all for the BSU Takeover.
Thanks for watching this week's episode of Warrior Weekly.
Tune in next time.